Hey gang, Gameface here, and I don't seem to have a camera. Let me fix that. There we go. I have a camera now. Sort of. Yeah, one of these days I'll figure this out. Um, says the guy who's been doing it for over a year. Um, so, yeah. Hey Meganico. I didn't really do anything on Planet Coaster yesterday because I was trying to get some of my my computer hardware problems addressed. And yeah, well, I don't think that's gonna happen. But let's see here. Um, I'm trying to finish something, and I guess the only thing I can really have that I can really finish right now is this. But you know, there's lots I can do. Hey, Marco. Um, you know, there's a ton of stuff to do over here with the rail line and the trees and the world needs to be, you know, stuff needs to be done. There's a train. Oh. Oh. Ah. Following the train. Okay, so yeah. Um, you know, I don't really know what I'm even going to do here. I guess that's the biggest thing. Um, there's not much I can finish here. I could probably do a little work on it, even though no, there's some things about this thing that's bugging me. Like why is this a thing now? This shouldn't be a thing. Didn't I move the whole thing down? Was there a huge gap there before? I don't think so. So I think a few things went wrong when we moved all this. And I'm gonna have to look into that. The other thing, of course, is I need to go and I need to move all this stuff around. There are tons of stuff to do, but I just don't know what I want to do. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some trees down. No, I'm going to fix this up. Get this thing to be. I'm gonna finish this. This is what I'll finish. I knew something could be finished. That doesn't seem right. That's a bit better. So yeah, not much going on. Just fixing what I've left undone. So how's everybody today? Oops. It's not right. It's not right at all. Do I want that? Maybe I don't want that. Maybe it's better to go with something like this. Maybe not. Maybe not even that. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this is more the way to go here. Rather than blocking everything up with trees. And then, you know, my usual. Dead stuff everywhere. There we go. Don't want that, I don't think. That's a bit better. This isn't, but we'll fix it. Need some rain paint. This rock. Things don't look complete until I put these down. I don't know why that is, but it is. I think it's because the worst thing when you're trying to make something natural is straight lines and straight divisions between colors and stuff like that. Not like, you know, a tree trunk against a brown tree trunk against a green background's fine, but you know, when I want to do this rock, If I just put down a rock like this and don't do anything to the land around it, it looks ridiculous. It looks like this, you know, like this rock here. When this was all green, it looked funny. But once we painted the land around it to seem like there was a rock there, it all made sense and it all fits in. But until that, it basically looks out of place. I'm still amazed at the way, you know, just even this looks. And that's just the game engine just randomly, you know, the pattern. I'm not a huge. Yeah, so that's that. There's talk of a fountain of some type here. How would I make a fountain? Would I just put a regular fountain? Maybe we'll. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what's gonna happen here. I know what it is. I know what it is. That's probably not the best way to go about it, though. Of course, you know what the problem's going to be. Yeah, it's not going to let me put water in. Here you can have water there. Oops. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's smaller. Okay, let's also make the water dirty. Figure out how we can make the water higher. That doesn't seem like... Well, then again, you know what? Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Nope, that's where I was. Where I wanted to be. I'm gonna line the edges with rock. And see how that looks. Maybe not quite as detailed lining with rock as that. That would be crazy. It would take me hours. This might take me hours. But yeah, I'm figuring maybe the half-empty thing is okay. Can we like not do that? You know, it almost makes sense in a way. Not like anybody's taking care of this place. I don't know. Nope, that's too big. You just go sit over. That's wrong. Okay. Kind of covered that other rock, but oh well. Hmm. Damn, this is not gonna look the way I thought it was. I'm gonna have to do a little more here. That's not one of the more I meant. I meant a different type of more. I'm thinking it needs to come up to the edge. All the way around. Hey Fahad, how you doing? Yeah, that's not. Oh, that's not right. That's too big. I still want to know why this thing won't hold water. Like, what reason does there need to be like 16-foot shore like cliff before they can get to the water? There's no reason for that, but it just won't let me. Is it because the paths are there, and if I took the paths away, it would let me, and then it would let me put the paths back? I just don't get it. Like, what's the rules? Like, tell me what the rules are. Tell me how it works. Don't keep it a secret. Don't make me guess. Like, that's not what this game is about. It's not about guessing how it works and trying to figure it out and work around the unknown limitations. These should all be known. But I can't even guess. I don't know. Hey, Tom. I'm doing okay. How about yourself? I'm just working on a number of things today. I finished up the scenery around the back of this, sort of. Still feel like it needs a small tree somewhere. But I don't want to block everything up. And then I just sort of thought I need something to fill this in, so I'm gonna put some water in there. And me and water have not been agreeing with the level that it should be sitting at. I think it should be able to go higher than this. It doesn't. It thinks this is the ideal level for water, is 16 feet down a hole. And that's where me and Planet Coaster are right now. You know, let's experiment. let's experiment. That's the only way to figure this out. Like, there should be somewhere that says, this is what happens when you try to put water in something. But there's no thing that says that. So here's a hole. It's not even anywhere near as deep as that, and yet this is what I can do. Okay, let's get rid of the hole. Now what I'm gonna do is this. Probably a little small, a little on the small side. Can't even make a circle in this game. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Not gonna let me. Now, if I'm gonna say it now. If it lets me put the water down and then put the path down, that is absolutely stupid. This is an enforced order of operations that's not required for any reason at all, other than to frustrate the person playing the game. That's all that this could be. The only reason for this is to possibly frustrate the person trying to play the game. Because there's absolutely no reason that the order that had to be done. Well, that's kind of weird. I don't like that. Doesn't want to attach back up. But again, like I said, there's no reason in the world that the order of doing that should matter. And yet, it absolutely does. So that's basically the scenario I'm in right now. Is I'm trying to put in a fake, or, you know, a fountain type structure. And it has decided that, no, you can't. Paths are too close. You can't put a path in the hole, and you can't put the path too close to the hole. Doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. Of course, I'm terrified of doing this. Mainly in the fear that I won't be able to click undo. Or that when I go to put it back, it's going to be, oh, you want stairs there. Oh, you want stairs there. Okay, so let's see. I bet you it'll let me do it. No, it won't. Oh, well. It's got other reasons to not let me put water down. Oh, because there was already water down. Okay, now it's let me do it. I wonder what path size we're using. Constructed by what? Oh. Okay, I understand that. I understand that completely. But of course, you know, you're a pathing system. You should build a bridge. Just me. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And let's put in water at a reasonable level for this. That makes a lot more sense to me. And then we can just go back. And put our paths back, which should have never had to be removed in the first place. Because what I find really bad here is I can put them back exactly. Like, Like, here's the rocks they were lined up to. And for some reason it doesn't like that dip in the path. It doesn't like the dip anymore. It will not do this piece of path. Terrain too uneven. Of course, you know, we all know Planet Coaster, right? We'll just go from the other side. And it'll work just fine. No? What you're saying is you need the ground to be what? Higher? Lower? What do you need? What do you need, Planet Coaster? What are the rules? Random rules. I work different every time. I shouldn't be arguing with the game. But sometimes it's just so stupid. This is all to create a puddle. This is all this is for. We're going to spend an hour creating a puddle. Okay, is the ground too uneven now? Maybe if I smooth the ground, will it still be too uneven? Yeah, it will. It's all wobbly, crooked. Okay. How about you? Well, you know what? You're going down a hill, so if I do that, I'm going to screw it up even more. Not, you know what not that it's screwed up. Well, it is sort of screwed up. Just let me fill the hole with water and we wouldn't have this problem. We wouldn't be here right now. We'd be happily placing rocks. Still, it's like, nope. Too uneven. I ran a frickin' flattened to surface across that whole thing over and over and over and over again. And it's not flat. It's not frickin' flat. 100% flattened foundation. Let's do it again. Don't need to be wrecking everything. But the thing is, it's not doing it. It's only doing a little, a portion of it. And then it's doing that outer circle, and it's sort of flattening the foundation on the outer circle. It's like soft on the edges, and it should be hard on the edges. You know what I mean? But again, here we go. Another try. Like, I don't understand. It's got no problem doing this. No problem at all. But yet, for some reason, that little bump on the... Too uneven. Like, can we at least be consistent? Nope. No consistency. Yeah, see? I can run it up the side of a frickin' hill. Like that. But this is too uneven. Like, what the... Sorry, I'm gonna start swearing right away. Because this is so unbelievably moronic. it's also unbelievably moronic because, hey, that's where the path came from. It's not like this is a new thing. You know, it's putting that path down exactly where a path was before. I mean, you shouldn't have a problem with that. It's close. Okay. Just to try something here. Water's gone. You know, if it would tell you something, you went to do something and you can't. But it just doesn't. Just like it's obviously running some type of algorithm to go through and see, can I do this? Can I do this? Oh no, I can't do this for this reason. Go to indicate to the player that, yeah, I found a reason they can't do that. But we're not going to tell them what it is. So, yeah. It makes me frustrated. It makes me very, very, very frustrated. At the point I don't even want to do this anymore. Fill the whole damn thing with water. We'll just call it Atlantis. Please give me enough undos. It's not going to. There's no way I'm going to be able to undo the whole thing. You'd think by this point, with the number of hours I've put into this game, there would be some predictability. And I'd be able to go, oh, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. But there isn't. There's no consistency to speak of. And I just find that's something that shouldn't really be at this point in the game. Because as you can see, me running, like, why aren't you complaining about this piece of the path? This piece of the path is much rougher than that other piece. But there's no problem there. You can go ahead, put a path down there. I gotcha. Such inconsistencies. Again, this is all rough here, but it's got no problem putting a path over it. No here too. You don't think they don't know that, like, stupid things like this can be done, but yet if you want to go over a little tiny bump, it complains? It's these are things they know about and have decided not to bother with. Like, these are not things you can't know about. You can't even use the game for an hour without running into some of these issues, you know. So there's no way they don't know. But like I said, it's that whole 80-20 thing. You know, yeah, well, we've covered 80% of use cases. 80% of players are never going to experience this, or are not going to experience this on a regular basis. Yes, the 20% of advanced builders are going to be completely frustrated with this, but that's only 20%. So they've covered everything. Definitely things they know of. And I would say there is more of a hump here than there was over here. Much more. Can I have path on the ground, please? Path on the ground? No, no. No. Yes, that's fine. Again, got no problem putting okay. Damn, I wish I just saved after I did this, because I like the pathing so much better. pathing, the previous paths were so much better. Okay, so supposedly there's a bunch of autosaves. Look at this. 24, 34, 44. They're exactly every 10 minutes. Was there some routine when it crashes? Like, oh, I've crashed. Go delete the last 5 autosaves. Well, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Chances are that would have been the last autosave anyway. That's what I think it does, is only 3. I thought it rotated them at first, but from what I've seen, it doesn't. So I'm hoping, just hoping, this will work. Well, that's kind of sad. But I have the original path back, and if this game really works, I should be able to fill in the ground again. So this is good. This is good. This is good. And this is all still here. Yay, Planet Coaster for some reason. But you know what's happened though is now saving it and loading it has changed the nature of all this, and I won't be able to flatten it out again anymore. See? Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong there. I'm wrong. That's good. I was able to flatten it out. I forgot the whole thing isn't flat. There we go. We've saved ourselves from Planet Coaster. Yay! Okay, so I'll make that as why is that going so deep so fast? Undo, 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 undo. Thank you. Okay. Again, I don't need you that deep. You just need to be a little hole in the ground. We're gonna win this one. Right? You can't have any problems with me putting water in there. It's like at least 12 feet away from any path. I promised to put up barricades so nobody falls in. Now, take this. Smooth. A little bit of... that. Okay, trees, rocks. Let's put down some rocks. Big one. I just stick that floating in the air. I did. Okay, it might look like crap right now. Just give me like 3 minutes. 3 minutes, this place will be looking like heaven. With a big puddle in the middle of it. Well, okay. It won't look like heaven, because there'll be dead trees and things of the likes. That's what's missing here. We didn't need trees. We needed a dead tree. There we go. We also need dead trees here. Some living trees would be good too. Lots of them. A bit more. No, no. Bigger. Go bigger. Go home. Ah, it's this one.
Ja, ik wil een kwart voor mijn broers.
Hoe heet hij?
Ja, is hallo in mijn mimi.
Okay, so big difference between what's here and over here. Just look at it all. Okay. I think that's closer. And then the final step, of course, is all this little detail. Ooh, did I miss this out, or just decided stuff like this? I'll have to go in and do the water after. Ah, there we go. Okay, I think rocks. Okay, I didn't realize that clicking that would then me pointing up over there, but whatever. I'm okay. Whoops. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I really don't know. Wow. Getting carried away here, aren't I? Not in a bad way. Whoops. How flat is that? That's pretty flat, I'd say.
with it.
Okay, stuff across here. There's room. Nope. Hmm. And where's the big one? Damn, if it wouldn't take like 5 seconds to get this thing menu up every single time. Stream's lagging? Wow, is it ever? It is, it's definitely lagging. I've dropped 27,000 frames. Don't know what I can do about it, but you're absolutely right. What's happening? Yeah, and this is not something that's going on YouTube or Twitch. This is going on like here. Don't have high CPU usage. I don't have high GPU usage. For some reason, I'm using 68 gigs of RAM. How am I using 68 gigs of RAM? Okay. Wow. I don't know what's using all my RAM. It says 44% of memory. So I don't know why one thing is saying I'm using 68 gigs of RAM, which I don't even have. I have 32 gigs of RAM. And that's a massive amount of RAM. And I should never ever need more than that. I don't know what's going on. Warning. Keyframe intervals. Settings on all of them. Well, my settings are 2. So I don't know what your problem is. It's telling me my settings are 4. No. Well, looks like we've got ourselves a little problem then. Keyframes too. Very fun. I don't know. Yeah, it is still lagging, but yeah, I can't. I'm only getting 1333 kilobytes per second, and I should be getting 4500. This is annoying. This is really annoying. Again, still dropping. Wow, it's almost unwatchable. I'm guessing with the audio, it probably is unwatchable. Oh, I'm even getting, I don't know what's going on here. You know, I've been having awful hardware problems since that that last Windows 10 update. My secondary, or my Elgato HD Pro won't pass through any video anymore. I don't know if it's related. I have no idea. But it's a problem because next week Shadow of the Colossus comes out. And I want to play that, and I'm not going to be able to do that. Well, I'd be able to play it, but I want to live stream it. And I won't be able to do that. Because my two video capture cards have to work independently of each other. And it seems like the driver that allows that to happen doesn't work anymore. So that's a thing I need to address and figure out what's going on. But this is a bigger problem altogether. This has just suddenly dropped 40,000 frames of video, and that's gonna screw everything up. What's going on? Amazing how you can spend hours just putting down stuff and still have a billion things to put down. Hey, FTI! Welcome to the stream. Sorry it's so laggy right now. There's just something going on. Glad you joined us, though. Okay. So. Is that looking okay? I don't like the way that looks. Distance. Feel as though I can see too much of that plant. Okay. What? I'm Canadian, so you could probably guess. We generally don't get political in gaming live streams as well. This is not where politics belongs. Okay. Well, okay, so this has got so laggy that everybody's left. There was 8 of us, and now we're down to 3. I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on. I can do a couple tests and see if I can figure it out. But yeah, this shouldn't be working like this. This should be a lot more solid. I should be able to stream it at HD, no problem. And now it's telling me my keyframe settings are at 6, and it wants me to buy transcoding time. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I think I'm going to leave this here. I am going to pick this up later. I'm going to try to pick this up later. I've been having hardware issues with my machine. Nothing to do with this. This is brand new. But I've been having hardware problems with one of my Elgato capture devices. Okay, I will see you. You're not going to mix anything. I'm leaving right now, too. So, because of the lagginess, this isn't working for me. And this isn't working for anybody. So, I'll pick this up later. Probably the usual time. It might be a little late. Might be. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. But for now, until next time, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.